All right, what up, YouTube? It's been a minute. I'm gonna try to be quick, but I know I was just talking about patience in my last video, but I'm kind of on the time restraint right now, so I'm gonna try to be quick in what I'm saying, but I want to get a lot out though. So just hold on real quick though, because I don't never really know where I should start with what I be talking about. But as a matter of fact, yeah, 'cause I got some I've been wanting to hit on, but I've been holding it off, and I'm glad I have been because now I got something to build off on it. So this how I'm gonna start it off right here. I'm gonna show y'all this little commercial right here that I seen recently, and it's a DoorDash commercial. And if y'all can see, I ain't gonna play it or whatever, cause y'all know how they be taking people's stuff down and all that. But y'all see it though. It's the bare necessities, and it's a DoorDash commercial. And I took a note of that commercial when I seen it recently. I forgot when I seen it, but I seen it, and I said I need to take a note of that because it reminded me of something. But either way though, I looked into it recently though, and I'm glad I did. 'Cause I had to YouTube it because I ain't been seeing it. I mean, I ain't really been watching TV and nothing like that, but besides basketball and stuff like that, but I still ain't seen the commercial though. So I thought about it and I YouTubed it, and I was just scrolling through the comments and all, and I'm kind of glad I did because I just seen what I seen. Like it's actually a song to this commercial, and I ain't know nothing about it, so I wasn't thinking nothing about it when I was watching it. But I ain't gonna put her name on here though. But it's a person. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna find it anyway though, or whatever. If what I be thinking is right about everything I be thinking, but whatever, though, y'all can't see it. But she left a comment though, and it said, "I find this weird." She said, "Jungle Book might be a classic, but it has racism in it, and y'all put black people in this. It just seems weird and kind of out of pocket." And so now she said what she said. I know I ain't tripping when it comes to this commercial. Like I said, I showed y'all in some in the Army of the Dead movie last year when I seen some. And so when I seen this, I knew I wasn't tripping. See, in that case, it was I heard something first that made me look in the Army of the Dead movie. When I heard they was talking about, I had to pause it and I seen the back of the shirt and all that. And it was talking about total chaos, exploitation, and all that. Once I heard what they was talking about, I had to stop and look at the movie and see. But now in this case, I seen something, and now I hear because, like I said, a girl left a comment talking about the song. I ain't even know nothing about no Jungle Book. I ain't never seen that before. But obviously, the Jungle Book was a real racist movie. I mean, not real racist, but like a racist movie that they really made. You see what I'm saying? And this song went along with the movie. This little Jungle Book song, whatever it was. What's the bare necessities? But anyway, though, like I was saying, I'm gonna show y'all this commercial though. Well, I ain't gonna play it, but y'all just go check that out though, because what I'm about to say gonna make sense if you follow it. Of course, it's gonna be some people that say I'm tripping or whatever, but I know what I see. So you know what though, y'all see this commercial. All right, now y'all see her, and like I said, only I knew what I was looking at when I seen that Army of the Dead movie because of the familiar faces and then what I was hearing. But now it was different. Look, this is what I'm saying. I just pay attention to her really though. Y'all see this lady right here? She looked like her, which is a porn star. I mean, I know, like I said, some people probably gonna say I'm tripping, and y'all probably really can't see it, especially right there. But what I'm saying though is putting everything together though, especially once y'all watch this commercial and see what I'm saying. Like I done already told y'all what it was. The Simpsons I done broke down for y'all. The Army of the Dead movie, and obviously now this with the symbolism and stuff they be putting in these movies. So basically, matter of fact, yeah, speaking of that porn star lady I just showed y'all, with they look just like her name is like Zawadi or something like that. And she actually did she did like a little porn scene with one of the white dudes. He wasn't just hitting it, he was like he went into the grader or whatever. So he was cutting off her hair and just and y'all know how black women feel about their hair. So that's just what I'm saying. Like we know that they make these type of references in this movie, and this is what I'm seeing right here in this commercial. When I took that note, like I'm saying now, I'm seeing old girl saying what she's saying about the Jungle Book and stuff in it. Now I know I'm not tripping in what I seen. Y'all see what I'm saying? So that's just what I seen. And actually, I mean, it was more I wanted to break down than this because now I see it. I had to go back and really look at the commercial that because like just she, if y'all gonna notice, like she gonna be the only black person in this office and all that in this little commercial. Look how she got the little thing around her neck. Like, as a matter of fact, she was dressed like the fucking dog. Excuse my language, but and I look. So what are they trying to say? Y'all see what I'm saying? So once I seen what I seen, now I had to go back and now I'm looking and now I'm seeing all this stuff. So yeah, y'all see what I'm saying? But that's just what I'm saying though. And I said all that though to say this because, like I said, because I had something I wanted to talk about, but with all that I was saying, a lot of y'all know like about the Uber and stuff and the lifts, like how some of these delivery drivers be like raping their passengers and all that type of crazy stuff like that. So what I'm saying is with this, like I don't know what the message was in that Army of the Dead movie with that whole the ghetto gagger stuff they was referencing. But I know this is another reference. This DoorDash stuff is referencing. And I don't know what the message is in this, but at the end of the commercial, I was kind of noting that she was walking in the door. They was talking about shipping and delivery free and all that. And you know, you always got that human trafficking aspect. It's always, you know, at play. That's something you always gotta wonder about. You know, is this something they display in broad daylight? You see what I'm saying? And even if they ain't, they definitely making a reference, like I was saying. Now I know about the whole Jungle Book stuff now. Once I read the comment and all that, like I said, I really know I ain't tripping now. So that's just what I want to talk about with that real quick too. Hold on, let me make sure I got everything with that though, because I don't want to come back to this. Uh, I know what I want to lead into, so just hold on. I don't think there's nothing else I want to say about that. Oh, matter of fact, it is though. But like I said, I don't know. Once I start looking into things, I might start finding things that ain't really there or whatever. Then people might really say I'm tripping. Like when I would think I was breaking down that Simpson stuff, maybe I think I was right about a lot of stuff, and maybe some stuff since I was seeing it, I was seeing like maybe. So I don't know. I ain't finna break that down completely how I want to, because y'all probably really say I'm conspiracy theorist, but I know y'all see what I see in that. But either way, though, I lead into that to this because I've been wanting to speak on this, but like I said, I've been holding off and ain't been knowing why. And now I'm glad that I've been holding off. I know my eyes look a little red. I have was smoking this morning, so whatever. I thought it'll probably help me ease through this. Well, I guess I'm doing good on time. I gotta get going to work. But either way, though, like I was saying, though, I don't want to talk about this because uh, somebody dropped an article lately or whatever talking about why black women should start dating white men or whatever. And I think a black dude actually wrote that. And he wasn't even just saying why black women should date outside the race. He specifically said why they should date white men. And like I'm saying, I'm glad I've been holding off on this message because now y'all see what I'm seeing in these movies, like with the Army of the Dead stuff I'm showing you now with this DoorDash commercial. Y'all clearly being targeted. So for him to even say something like that, that's very irresponsible because you don't. As a matter of fact, if I am who I think I am, and the whole world be watching me how I think y'all be watching me, then y'all definitely shouldn't be talking about dating them right now. So I just sat back and proved back in February that these people was a lot of them come from the Edomites. And so now they probably trying to get close and see what y'all thinking and do whatever they want to do. You see what I'm saying? So this is definitely this ain't the climate right now that we in to be experimenting with all that. For one, God say don't do it. But I ain't finna sit here and as they say Bible thump or whatever, because God say don't do a lot of stuff. God say don't lie. I told y'all, I don't know when the next time I might lie. And no, I really want to stop saying what I'm saying. Like, you know, somebody might ask you like, you know, how you doing, or you might say good, whatever. You really having a bad day, whatever. That's really a lie. People don't understand that God hold everything that's a sin to the same level. So this is what I'm saying though. I ain't gonna sit here and say that, you know, don't do it because God say don't do it. But like I'm saying, just look at the climate we in right now. It wouldn't even make sense to do it. And you know, I ain't just trying to, just discourage people from, whatever if they, finding true love or whatever. But just look, that's kind of really what they promote. If you want to be honest, just look at it. Just like look at Kamala Harris and who she married to. Look at this Katanji Brown, I think it is, the lady who they just put in the Supreme Court or whatever, I think it is. Look who she married to. And then they was talking about one of them, half of the niggas and them the politicians and all them. Y'all already know half of them married to white women. So I ain't just talking to black women saying don't do it because black men most likely do it way more than black women do it. But I'm just saying, like I'm saying, as a matter of fact, even just look at the dude who just got killed by his. I mean, I can bring up these examples. I can bring up bad examples, and people can bring up good examples and all that. But that's just what I'm saying, though. Like, y'all don't know who y'all really dealing with. I mean, of course, that goes with everybody. But like I said, I don't think this really the climate to be trying to let others get really close to you and all that. If you see what I'm saying, especially looking at these commercials and these movies, how obviously it's a target put out for black women and stuff like that. You don't know how they, and just looking at that, I got a lot of questions. Not even a lot of questions. I just got a lot of, like I said, I can break that down a lot because it's a lot I'm thinking about. But whatever though, I'm gonna just leave that alone for right now because I got a whole bunch of other stuff I'm looking into. But I'll be whatever. What was I even talking about? Yeah, I was talking about the dude. He was talking about why black women should date white men. And basically, I was saying not only does God say not do it, it's just really not the climate for that right now. Like I said, a lot of people will probably give a lot of good examples about why it could and why it should work and all that, but a lot of times it probably won't even be the person you date. It might be their family or their friends that's racist or something that you just never know. And matter of fact, I can go back to that dude I was just talking about who just got killed by his girlfriend in Miami. She was just at a hotel out, and some black lady says, "You need to get up and leave. You just killed your boyfriend." Her daddy took up for her. He ain't. That's how they do. So that's what I'm saying. Like you never know what you getting yourself into. It might not even be the person you date. It might be whoever else. And then once they do that to you, ain't nobody really gonna care from that side. You see what I'm saying? Because like I'm saying, look at how she just did do it to Miami. She killed him and then she got on the OnlyFans a few hours later. But you know what? Really ain't finna take up for him though, because he was just talking. I seen some they was saying he would never date black women or something like that. He was talking real crazy. So I'm really not finna, take up for him because it's kind of like he got what he was looking for real. But still, look how she did it, and look at how daddy gonna take up for her though. Like I said, don't nobody even care if she go to jail no more because now look how you was disrespecting black women. And white people probably happy that she did that to you. So I mean, of course, a good portion of them is, obviously someone when they feel sad, but for the main part, look at that. But either way though, damn, I was talking about black women marrying white men. I was talking about dude that got killed. I don't know how I drifted that far to that side, but still though, that's what I was talking about. But what I want to talk about too, they was I think I was done with that. I might not be, but I ain't trying to get stuck too much though, because like I said, I'm kind of pressed for time a little bit. But I seen they was talking about reparations and all that stuff in California, and they trying to make it a big deal, trying to talk about who should get what and how they should get it and all that. And I think this is how I think it should go. This is common sense. But I think if your grandparents was here in in a Jim Crow area, then you should be eligible or whatever for reparations. Because during that time and previous, they weren't letting no black people over here. They was trying to get rid of us after slavery. They was bringing us over here forcefully up until that point. So if you was black in America up until that point, it's only one way you could have got here. Not over in Britain, they was letting black people over there. They was letting the Jamaicans over there at one point. They let the Jamaicans over there to build up something like they parliament building or something like that. But as soon as the Jamaicans built up Britain, the Brit they kicked them right out the country. So they had the Jamaicans go over there, build up their country, and kick them right out. So that's just what I'm. Man, what was I even talking about? I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was talking about reparations. Yeah. I was saying these European countries want to let no black people in, and still look at the stuff that's going on now over in Ukraine and stuff. Look at the whole situation that was just going on with the Africans that was trapped over there. You see what I'm saying? So what I was saying was what was I saying? Yeah, I was saying that they weren't really letting us in. They trying to kick us out. So if we was already in here up until that Jim Crow period, then you should we the ones that should be getting reparations because it's only one way we could have got here. Period. And like I said, over in London, they kind of did the Jamaicans how they did us here. They had us, it was slaves that built the White House and all that. And like I said, I forgot what the Jamaicans built specifically over there in Britain, but the Jamaicans built something. And like I said, as soon as they built it, they kicked them right back out. So that's just what I'm saying. That's just my opinion on reparations right there. But I felt like I wasn't done though talking about that black women dating outside the race. I felt like it was something else I wanted to say about that. Even if I ain't done, I think I hit that enough though. But let me go back to that first. What was I talking about? Oh, y'all was talking about that porn stuff, and really, I ain't even really done researching into all that stuff. But I think what I be really thinking though is like this gray hair right here. I remember I had gray hair before, like in the sixth or the seventh grade. And it could have been from stress because I remember I told y'all, my mom was in the class and whooping my ass. So I was probably looking over my shoulder, worried. But I always feel like I've been kind of smart and figure out a way to do things. So I don't know if this means because I'm wise or if it's from the stress. Like I told y'all, I see them fucking Russians spray paint Z's on their military equipment and shit like that over there. Like I said, with the climate we in, for dude to go out and say black women and to go out and date white men, like no, like that's like I said, not only does God say not do it, like I said, just on top of everything else, just and one thing I was looking at too with that dude, I looked into whoever wrote that because I forget who pointed out that he was a black dude that wrote it, but I looked into it, and that's the only article he ever written. So somebody probably using him or something like that, but look, he just came out of nowhere with that, and people was giving it attention and all that, but I know it's a lot of black women, YouTubers and all that who, throw out the idea and all that stuff too. And as a matter of fact, I knew I wasn't done talking about that, because I don't want to try to think about, like I said, just talking about the climate we in right now. I remember when I was living out in Kansas City, it was on the news. I can't remember if dude did two of them or if it was two different situations. But it was a black lady. She was friends with this. Like I said, I can point out bad situations and I can point out good situations. But like I'm saying, with the climate we in right now, this is something y'all should really want to think about. But she was friends with this dude and all that, and he ended up. I can't remember if he had these Confederate flags like up in his living room, like dining room area and all that, or if they was like down in his basement and stuff, out of sight, where she couldn't see him and all that. But this dude was like an extreme white supremacist, and I don't like I'm saying I don't know if she knew or not, but either way, he ended up killing her and all that, and it was because she was black. And like I said, I think that happened. They ended up happening twice in Kansas, or he ended up murdering two women just like that. Well, I can't remember though, but I remember hearing about two situations that happened like that in Kansas. It was two very similar situations. Well, they befriended them and all that, and then come to find out they was deep into this, white supremacy ideology and all that, white supremacist ideology and all that stuff. So, like I said, with the climate we in and all that, if these people be watching, if y'all be watching me, how I think like what I be thinking and all that. And I hate saying that, but then again, I don't know because I keep bringing this up. Second Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. I don't know who else in history that applies to, but I know for a fact that applied to me, and that's why. I speak as I do because the Bible say that the righteous are as bold as a lion. And so, like I said, I know my life on the line for some of the stuff I be speaking, but whatever though, I gotta get the truth out because I asked God for a brain smart enough to know the truth. So why not speak it? But besides that though, speaking I think I just end with this too. Like I'm saying, yeah, let me just go back to that though. Speaking of Second Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9, being known yet considered unknown. I say this, I think part of that has to do with me a little bit. Like I said, just pulling the gun out of my brother and stuff like that. So sometimes I think it be things that I do sometimes that make it seem like I should be unknown or whatever. I ain't even trying to make it being about unknown, but y'all see that the Bible clearly talking about it. But the Bible talks about fame bringing what the Lord sent to you and all that. So, like I was saying though, speaking of Second Corinthians 6 and 9, what was I finna say? I was saying I know what I was saying before that. I was saying sometimes it be my fault why I am in that bracket, why the things happening the way they happening. And I forgot what I was finna say after that though. But I was finna say, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was finna say sometimes it's probably the things that I be doing that's probably making it like that. And I think just that whole porn situation. I think y'all probably me being a prophet the way I am, y'all probably knowing about that. And I be knowing y'all probably be watching everything I'm doing and stuff like that, because y'all probably just can't believe I be doing the stuff I be doing. I can't really believe it sometimes like that. And I ain't even really trying to say it like that because somebody be like, you ain't really done that, whatever, da da da. But I be talking to God, so I know what I'm doing. But either way though, like I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, yeah. I keep going back to Second Corinthians, but like I was saying, it be my fault sometimes. And what I was saying with that, I was trying to say, yeah, with the whole porn stuff I was looking, I can see like how that could probably be. Matter of fact, going back into Second Corinthians real quick, not only does it talks about being known yet considered unknown, but it talks about continuing on through bad report and good report. And I don't even want that to be looked at as a bad report against because it ain't really something like you know, desiring and lusting after. Obviously, see what I'm saying? Because I'm not a black woman. If y'all watching me, you see what I'm saying. If I'm smart like that, if we following each other right now, you see what I'm saying. So what I was saying, just with the whole situation, like I know speaking through bad report and good report, with the whole thing, what I'm trying to do with my whole ministry, my campaign, my record label, my clothing line, all that. I know a lot of people will probably look at it like, damn, how could he be doing all this, but he be into all that? He probably really don't really love, and y'all probably thinking I really hate black women and all that. And it just made me think about this. Like I said, speaking of Kansas City, I remember being out there one time. I can't remember if I was working one of my second or one of my third jobs, but I know it wasn't my main job. I think it was one of my second jobs. I ran into one of my classmates out there, and I knew she looked familiar, but like I feel like sometimes I do be having a staring problem, so I ain't just want to be staring or whatever. But I looked at her, and like I said, I thought she looked familiar, but I looked away, and then she ended up noticing me. But either way, though, we got in contact and kept in contact and all that. I mean, not like like that, but just just following up with each other and stuff like that. But it was one situation she was in or something. I forgot something was going on. She called me and whatever, and she asked me to come take her somewhere. I forgot where she was going, but I think I was just getting off work or whatever, so I ain't minded or whatever. So I just went and picked her up and took her wherever she had to go, and I ended up running into her again after that at the courthouse because we both had to go to court for something. I had to go to court for something, and then she had to go to court for something completely separate. But we ran into each other again on separate occasions. First time with high school with, and after that, she ended up calling me again. She asked me to take her somewhere. And this time I did kind of mind it. Like it normally take a lot to kind of make me mad. Like I normally don't mind a lot. Like I feel like I am kind of meekish a little bit. Like I kind of go with pretty much a lot of stuff. But for this particular time, she called me. It kind of irritated me though, 'cause I can't remember if it was like super late at night, if it was early in the morning. But I know I just wasn't getting off work or whatever, so I definitely wasn't planning on going out the house. But she called me, whatever. It was another situation she was in, talking about she needed help, and she was like, I forgot what she. No, matter of fact, I took her to the train station at the time. But nah, I'm just saying all that to say that though, for a lot of people, and I ain't finna just go down my life and tell y'all every time I open the door for a black woman or something like that. But I think that's kind of one of the things, I feel like everything I do with what I'm doing, I feel like it's a lot of mainly Caucasians out there working against me behind my back, trying to stop everything I'm doing. And that's kind of, I hate these phones and stuff because they can really hack into all this stuff and make stuff look like what it ain't or do, all this type of stuff or whatever. But, I'm saying all that to say, because I feel like I'll be being watched and all that, and people can try to use stuff against me, but they don't really know what I'm doing. Now, look, I don't damn showed another damn conspiracy in one of these movies, commercials, or whatever they talk about. So now, if they was watching, they should have said I was gonna do that if they see what I'm saying. But anyway, like I'm saying, I'll be feeling like I'm being watched and all that, and I feel like people watching me to see like, do I hate black people or some shit? Or as a matter of fact, that dude in New York, we went off, he was killing people. He was actually talking crazy, talking about he hate black people and shit like that. So I don't know why y'all be watching me like that or whatever. I don't know if y'all thinking I hate black women, I hate black women or black people or whatever. But like I said, just thinking back on that incident with a high school, uh and I was trying to hit that back in high school, and she didn't let me get none. So I really could have, what I'm saying, felt like she owed me sex, like a lot of these niggas be saying and all that. But both times I wasn't even, what I'm saying, even on that. And I only talked about that too, because it happened kind of recent. That happened like around 2016, 17, maybe. And that's just, what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what they doing behind my back to kind of try to, tear down my character. But if anything want to be known about me, then they should, you know, let it all be known. I ain't the type of person who, like I'm saying, like I feel like it's just a lot being said about me, and I don't know what it is because I'm known yet considered unknown. So I don't ever know how I'm known. So I just know it's all type of stuff. And I was just talking about this Friday, so it really kind of made me think about this. Like I said, thinking about that, I was just thinking about that time I ran into my friend in high school, like I was just saying though, I ain't trying to make this too long, but I feel like I'm repeating myself. But just like I was saying, I ain't trying to throw myself on even expect sex or none of that in return. I was just, genuinely trying to make sure she was alright. Just two situations. She had her kids with her, and she was you know, trying to get somewhere safe, according to her. I ain't asked too much, but you know, I just think, what it's been raising black women or whatever my relationship with black women. I mean, it ain't always been perfect, but like I'm saying, I just don't know, how they trying to come at me. So I know that's just kind of one of the things they could try to make up behind my back or whatever, try to say, oh, like he crazy or whatever, he abusive and all this and all that. And I don't know. I don't feel like I got nothing to explain, but I just kind of, if anything is ever misunderstood about that, I just kind of want to let that be known, like I'm saying. So I don't even know if I really even completed that thought. Like I said, I am a little high, but whatever, y'all should get it. And if I missed anything, I just put it in the next live or whatever whenever I get on. But yeah, I gotta get out, so I'm out.